Ken Foree on the Fish Bowl. Welcome.
Hello. Glad to be here. Glad to be in the Fish Bowl.
Thanks for swimming in the bowl with me.
I'm very happy to swim in the bowl with you. I got my flippers. Let's go.
Now, I'm a huge fan of your work. I've been following your career for a long time. I love Dawn of the Dead. I love From Beyond, The Dentist. Your work with Rob Zombie, it's all awesome stuff.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Devil's Rejects.
Devil's
yes.
Rejects.
Halloween, yes.
Yes.
All Rob Zombie stuff, and of course, one of my favorites is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Yes, go ahead.
Awesome.
Okay.
I was wondering, what got you interested in film?
Oh my goodness! I was a off-Broadway actor, so I was interested in acting, and eventually got an audition for a episodic in New York, and that led the way to doing a major motion picture, and from there I was in. You know, Dawn of the Dead came soon after that, and more off Broadway, and then it's been a career from that point on. 50 years later, 40 years later, here I am.
Awesome. Now, what are some of your favorite films?
Oh, my favorite films? Oh, God, I have so many, and this may not please some of the horror fans, but I'm really a documentary guy. I love documentaries. But if you ask me what favorite horror films I could mention, The Exorcist, and there's a special reason why. Alien, another one. Night of the Living Dead, because it was the first time I'd seen anything that gory. And Lawrence of Arabia. So there's a film called They Shoot Horses, Don't They? Which is kind of a depressing film, but I loved it. Great performances. And I could go on forever. I could name you 50 or 60 films, and only a few of them horror. So and I don't think that's going to work for our fans, so I'll leave it at that. Okay.
All right. Awesome. One quick question. Would you say was your favorite horror director to work with?
That's going to make all the other horror directors very upset if I don't mention them. Let's say there was something special with all of them, and they all had their own way of working and collaborating with the actors and the talent, and approaching the material. In some ways, they had different ways of approaching the material in terms of what they wanted to, what the author's intent, and so it was different. It was different for almost all of them. But I had a pretty much a good time. Some directors, not, but most directors, yes. It was wonderful. So I don't have any complaints.
Awesome. And last question, what was your favorite experience working with George?
Gee, favorite experience working with George, that's a good one. It's not an experience. It was when we all cracked up and started laughing at something. You could see George's huge smile and shaking his head, and then we were all laughing at some crazy stunt that went terribly wrong, or went terribly right and wasn't supposed to go. We had a few stunts that said, "Oh, this is going to be a disaster," and I was like, "Oh, that was wonderful. That was a great stunt after all." So yeah, print that. So and George would have a big smile on his face. I think George's smile, and when he really likes something, and being around him, is a great human being. Nice man.
Awesome. Well, Ken, it was a pleasure having you swim in the bowl with me.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Awesome.
Are you feeding us? We get hungry. I'm a shark.
I'm a shark too. So.
Okay. Thank you so much. I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.